Last year, I PR'd in my 200, but my 100 didn't really get any faster, and so I was kind of like nervous going into this year, like, am I never going to get any faster in my 100? Is everything going on? And then I ended up PRing the first 100 of the season, and then I've continued to PR since then.
That right there is the reason that Sioux City West Holly Daux has become one of the program's all-time greats in track and field. She started her career as a freshman.
Last year, I PR'd in my 200, but my 100 didn't really get any faster, and so I was kind of like nervous going into this year, like, am I never going to get any faster in my 100? Is everything going on? And then I ended up PRing the first 100 of the season, and then I've continued to PR since then.
That right there is the reason that Sioux City West Holly Daux has become one of the program's all-time greats in track and field. She started her career as a freshman with a pair of top 3 finishes at state in the 100 and 200 meter dash. And after COVID canceled her sophomore campaign, she followed it up last spring by winning both races for West's first state champion in 43 years. And yet, entering her senior year, Daux put even more pressure on herself to be better.
Even my junior year, I didn't realize that I need to, the amount of time I needed to put in to be where I wanted to be, like, for myself, because I have high expectations for myself, but sometimes I forget, like, you can't have high expectations for yourself if you're not willing to put in the work to get those expectations, because it's not just going to happen overnight.
As a freshman, Holly admits she relied mostly on her natural ability, without knowing much of the technical side of running. She credits her knowledge now as a senior to a strong bond with Wolverines head track and field coach Eric Strim and his ability to push her.
Developing a relationship with him where, like, he knows myself just like I know myself. Like, he knows if I'm tired, he knows if I'm sore, and he knows how much he can push me. He knows, like, to what point pushing me would be a bad idea, or if he knows I'm just, like, being a baby and I can work through it and I'm fine.
When you look at the tip of the iceberg, all you see is the fast times, but no one wants to talk about how much work goes into it, and she knows exactly how much work that goes into it. Weight room, plyometrics, block work, speed, technique work, she's there for it all.
But the road hasn't always been so smooth. Holly battled injuries as a junior, and this past December suffered a stress fracture in her foot, sidelining her for 4 weeks before her senior season and jeopardizing all the hard work she'd put in for it.
I was just nervous that I was going to be out of shape cardio-wise. I wouldn't be able to do any reps, so I wouldn't be as strong. I wouldn't be able to finish my races as strong as I was at the end of last year because I had done so many more reps last year, and I was nervous that I was just going to lose all of the progress that I had made all that winter season and have to go into senior season with basically having no workout. But it actually didn't end up being like that at all because I ended up coming into the season stronger than I've ever been before.
Despite the injury, Holly's dominance this season has been staggering, leading the state in the 100 meter by over 0.3 of a second, leading the 200 meter by over half a second, and in long jump, she leads it by over 7 inches. Her early success can certainly be attributed to her natural ability, but it's her self-motivation to be better that has Daux poised to graduate as one of the greatest Wolverines to ever wear green and white.